Hello and welcome back, listeners, to the Allegendly podcast, where me and my co-host get a mystery topic coupled with some mystery facts, and it's our job to figure out which facts are real and which facts are fake. My name is Alex, and with us always is Joe.
Born in Allegendly, I was born in Allegendly, yeah.
Joe Springsteen over here, everybody.
The boss of the podcast.
He's Washington State boss.
No. It's too much on my shoulders.
Oh, okay.
I'm just a simple country boy.
At least the boss of Montana, then, maybe?
Maybe. A boss of this apartment.
So, yeah. We got a doozy here today. Last week's two-parter was Bananarama.
The epic conclusion.
The epic conclusion to our murder confessions, which I do enjoy. I am having fun with that, which is great.
I always like a good reminder that most criminals are stupid as shit.
It's funny, actually, you say that. So my wife was talking about and take it as surprising or unsurprising, however you want to look at it, but how many times people confess that say, I will tell you anything if I could just have a cigarette. And I'm just like,
I love, like, in spycraft, in counter espionage, they always like, you always carry a pack of cigarettes, as if it's some like secret thing, you know, some in-depth, some human emotional, you know, psychology,
some social engineering they have.
People just jonesing for nicotine.
Dude. And I was thinking that, I'm like, God, dude, just pacify population. I mean, yeah, isn't that the trope in prisons, right? Cigarettes are typically used as a currency, right? But I always found it entertaining to me that in a movie or a TV series that ever depicts cigarettes as being used that way, they never show people smoking. It's just, that's the currency, and it's like, would you smoke your money? Yeah. They're like, well, we can't stay healthy if we keep smoking.
Dude,
okay.
Think of the cardio.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to. I'm just about to go do leg day. I'm not gonna smoke a pack right now. You out of your mind?
I can't waste my recess time.
He's like, oh man, I can't do it. I quit years ago. Like, oh, okay. Good call.
I'm gonna spend this 25 to life healthy.
Yeah, hell yeah. So yeah, I if we ever do more of those, I think we got to keep a lookout on if the person is going to end up mentioning a confession based on cigarettes, getting a cigarette. I'll tell you where the bodies are if you could just give me that cigarette.
Ooh, give me that sweet camel filter, dude.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, you just buy him the cheapest garbage cigarette, right? Yeah, fuck you. You murdered people.
Fuck 'em. Yeah.
You get the Folgers decaf, right, of cigarettes.
Yeah. You get one of those weird herbal ones. Like, oh.
So, but yeah, we got another topic today, another podcast, and just another episode to keep the year going. 2026.
Regular little doodad, little guy.
26, you know, we're just trying to ratchet these episodes out before World War III. That's all we're trying to do.
I mean, before we find ourselves probably in prison. So
yeah, I mean, probably. If they put me in a minimum security white collar prison, I think I could survive that.
I don't know.
Tax evaders and stuff.
I heard anti-Greenland violence carries a hefty penalty.
Oh, wow. Shit. I mean, you know, Greenland had it coming.
Yeah. Look, I was cool with everything. Venezuela, Ukraine. You touch Greenland.
Yeah.
That's the last fucking straw.
Yeah, that's hitting a little too close to home.
I wonder how many, like, I would like to know how many Trump supporters that would be the last straw.
Oh, like, dude, zero.
Like, if that's what finally... What Greenland ever do to anybody?
Yeah, it's funny. I was watching a streamer, and he was talking about where do most people know Greenland from? Like, how do most people in the United States know Greenland? And he's like, the most Americans know about Greenland is it's a boss ass spot to go and put your armies in risk. That's about it. He's like, it's awesome for risk. You don't know anything else about it.
Right.
I think most people get Greenland and Iceland confused.
I was like, the only way I know about Iceland is like Iceland's actually pretty green and Greenland's actually pretty icy.
Yep. So, I mean, Godspeed to our, I think they're Dutch. It's a territory of
I think
Dutch.
they own Greenland, yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, Godspeed to the Dutch, or Danish. Are they Danish? Is that what they're... I'm sorry, my American is showing. I'm completely ignorant.
Hold on. Danes are from Denmark.
Oh, okay.
So it would be the Dutch, yeah. Right?
Now Holland's different too, right? That's a whole different country, right?
Yes.
Okay. So where are clogs from?
I believe Holland.
Okay. So I was about to say clogs, and I was 3 degrees off on that one. So,
or it could be, yeah. I don't think it's Denmark.
Denmark has windmills, I think. Cool. I got that. Sweet. All right. I am well versed in the world.
I think Holland has windmills and tulips.
Oh my! Wait, is Danish Amsterdam? Or is that Denmark? Sorry,
yeah,
is Denmark Amsterdam. Okay, we know. Oh, it's not.
That's
the writer's
Holland,
saying.
Right?
Is that Holland too?
I think so.
So is Holland like the cooler older brother of like Denmark? Like, is that their relationship? You know what I mean? It's kind of like...
Oh, I'm staying out of that one.
It's kind of like, like Canada is the younger, more put together brother to the United States.
Right. Yeah.
Both are successful. Don't get me wrong. It's just the younger brother's just got a better handle on like his taxes and his financial. The older brother's just got too much money and doesn't know what to do. So he's living like,
yeah,
ridiculous. So, all right. Well, I've successfully shown how ignorant I am as a person from the United States, but that's okay. That's okay. I am a living United States educated trope, and I'm okay with that. For now.
I think the fact that I think we're even close. Mm-hmm. I think, A for effort, honestly.
Yeah. People, the writer says people probably are screaming at their speakers 100%. But you know what? Maybe we'll do a podcast.
Here's the thing.
We know
I think
more
there's
now.
An equal amount of people who weren't. And we're right there with us.
Yeah. You know what?
They were like, yeah, tulips, man. I got it.
If we have any listeners in Texas, there's no way that they knew. No fucking way.
There's an equal number of people who are like, Greenland's not that green? Shit. Like, I think there were some people shocked at that.
They're like, whoa. They only know why Greenland's Greenland because of how fucking big it is on a map.
Mm-hmm.
And they probably thought it was Canada for a while. So,
well, it's pretty close to Canada, so like it's not a bad guess, right?
No, it's not. But we digress, our goal isn't to, stop the apocalypse. Our goal is to bring you entertainment up to the point in which the earth splits open and the demons start funneling out.
Yeah. Until we stop having internet access.
Yep. Like, it is what it is,
Mm-hmm.
So
when Elon Musk's self-driving satellites crash into everything and start raining hellfire from the sky.
Yeah, once the earth, the space and the earth, the firmament from the sky starts to fall, then we're good. We brought you entertainment till the end. Just remember that.
Then we'll sign off.
Yep. Just make sure that all the currency that you achieve when you get to heaven, just throw some our way.
Mm.
So that's all I'm saying. So you ready? Ready to get to today's podcast? See what we got going on?
As the Dutch would say, yeah.
That's so Dutch of you, man. I didn't know you. I didn't know you spoke Dutch.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Smoking a pancake.
I bet they love that even more.
All right. So today's podcast topic is the darker side of Disneyland.
Ooh. Okay.
So, just
One
a
of my
little
favorite
backstory.
things.
The writer said that this one's going to be fun. It's going to be silly after the murder two-parter we had. And she's like, you know what? It might be a little quick. This could be done quick.
I doubt it now.
I doubt it too. I think she was full of shit.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of, Mickey saying dirty things.
Neckbeard Mickey's going to come out. No, actually.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually the Dutch, you fucking dumbass.
Clogs are from Holland, you idiot.
You piece of shit.
All right, well, let's get to fact number one. I'm excited.
Where the Little Mermaid set?
Is that really?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like France or something. Well, I guess.
Well,
is Eric a
the
French
Caribbean
name?
based off the crab.
He's straight Jamaican.
Mm-hmm. So,
but as we learned on one of our last podcasts, crabs can migrate pretty far.
So, who knows?
But his name, and here's the funny part, his name was Sebastian.
I thought Sebastian was the fish.
No, that's flounder.
Oh, okay. I'll take it back.
Yeah, Sebastian. And he had a Jamaican accent. No, I'm not saying you can have a Jamaican accent and be named Sebastian.
Also,
it's
Sebastian, not very French.
Isn't Sebastian French?
I think it's Dutch.
God damn it, Joe. You idiot. It's
also the prince is Eric, so.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. So I think it's just, it lives in Disney universe where everything's like 7 different iconography, like nationalities.
It's for everyone.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, let's get to the first topic and see let's get to the first fact and see what we got going on for us here. Oh, hold on. The writer texted, oh no, that's old text. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Get out of here.
Fact number 1. They had to build a specialized air vacuum system in the Disneyland Haunted Mansion ride because of how many people scattered their dead relatives' ashes there.
100%.
Yeah. So it's funny. I do know that they've had a problem in the past with people dumping ashes. And it's kind of funny because my uncles had like a family friend who like basically got banned from Disneyland for dumping her like husband's ashes into Pirates of the Caribbean.
Awesome.
And they were like watching the news and they're like, I know that person. Holy shit. And they have cameras all over and they'll see somebody like, dumping an urn. So,
well, I mean, it's got to be bad for the filters. Also, gross for everyone else.
Yeah, it's considered a significant health hazard, and I think they empty the entire. They have to literally empty and scrub it.
Yeah. That's.
I mean, so to say, okay, so here's the thing, right?
Also, is that really how your relative wanted to go?
Probably not.
Like. Dumped into a chlorinated river and sucked through a pool pump.
It's you're a part of Disneyland forever. Yeah. Think of the ghosts. Think of like the real life ghosts that are just tied to this plane of existence because they're like, Yeah, motherfucker dumped my ashes, and now I have to sit through this fucking song fucking 7 days a week. 12 hours a day.
Oh, he dumped me next to where the whore gets chased by a broom. What the fuck,
Oh, no,
man?
It's the opposite now. The whore is chasing the guy, yeah.
That's what it got
and I don't think she's a whore anymore. I think she's
sex worker.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You did fix that.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, or they dump me right next. I have to see Johnny Depp fucking pop out of that barrel 12 hours a day. I knew
he was bad news the whole time.
So, yeah, I mean, I do know, like, it's funny too, because I could see Haunted Mansion. I could see the originals. I want to say I have heard of at least once this happening, right? Yeah. On Haunted Mansion.
I mean, it makes the most sense on Haunted Mansion. It has a graveyard.
What I think is funny though is how I don't know how to describe this. You know, it's interesting to me that the rides that seem to get the most one of like these situations occurring are the ones that have like areas that you can dump ashes, right? You can dump them relatively easily into water, right? Yeah. The Haunted Mansion moves slowly enough. You can kind of just dump them off to the side, right? Like, where's the guy that's like, I want my ashes spread on the 4th loop at Space Mountain? Could you imagine?
Right.
Somebody just lets the ashes fly as they're going.
The weirdo that's like, put me on the trail on Tom Sawyer's Island. What? Fucking weirdo. I mean, probably the nicest place in Disneyland is like scenic, you know, but like no one would go there. Like, what weirdo wanted to be on Tom Sawyer's Island?
That's going to be around forever. They're never getting rid of Tom Sawyer's Island. Adventure Island.
That's a classic.
Put me on the Davy Crockett section of Adventureland.
Take me and my favorite coonskin hat.
Put me on right next to how they depict the Indians. And you're like, that's gone now, Grandpa. They're like, I want my ashes spread across the waters of Splash Mountain.
Right, yeah. Right, yeah. Zippity doo dah.
Grandpa, Splash Mountain doesn't exist anymore. Oh my God. Yeah. So
next you're going to tell me they haven't released Song of the South.
The song stuck in there. Well, you know, my parents let me watch that.
And it was on that day I found out Grandpa was racist.
I saw that growing up. Song of the South. I remember it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude.
It had to be the edited version of that.
I can't recall. I don't know for sure. But I remember.
I think there was like a made-for-TV version released.
Because, well, I remember... Because I remember as a kid, there was those in-between moments of fun shit. So, like, you know, you'd have the animated stuff, and then it would go back to a person. And I remember just being really annoyed as a kid. I'm like, take me back to the fucking cartoon.
Yeah, 100%.
Some backstory, some kid's sick. I don't give a shit. I'm like, I want to see that fucking rabbit again. God damn it. Okay. But yeah, I mean, if it was the edited version, it could be.
You can tell they knew that too, because they put the rabbit on the ride, not anything else.
Yep. No, they didn't. Yeah. So, they knew even then that it was problematic.
Yeah. There's a reason they made a made-for-TV version of it. Even back then, they're like, ooh, we flew a little too close to the sun here, Walt.
I'm going to say for this fact, true. I think all the rides seem to have some level of issue with somebody spreading some ashes.
I'm just envisioning, you know how they call all their engineers Imagineers?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine the team meeting for this problem. So, all right, gather around, Imagineers. We got a real doozy.
People spreading their ashes kicks up a lot of those ashes. We need to figure out a cool way to suck out the ashes. I'm surprised, honestly, that Disneyland hasn't offered some form of lay to rest service. I'm sure somebody would spend. Yeah, they do. But I'm saying like 50 grand. Somebody comes up, puts down 50 grand. You don't think that like Disneyland's gonna like, go bury him on Tom Sawyer's Island? Like,
right?
You don't think they're gonna lay to rest a fucking box of rocks?
Yeah, this is a prime opportunity.
Dude, they'd be making hand over fist,
Oh, I mean, if you go down to Disney World, they do like the nightly fucking firework display. Just pack some ashes into one of those. Just send people up, man. Spread all over all the magical kingdom.
It's so sad.
Dude. Become part of the sky.
Yo, bring me Gary. I can fit one more in here.
It's a brand new world.
Not gonna lie, I just launched like 1,500 people on that one. So
I gotta say, Gary, this is a morbid fucking job we have.
He's like, this is terrible.
They use these in prison for
currency.
Money, huh? You know who came up with that? The Dutch.
The Dutch.
Land of the tulip. Anyway.
Land of the tulip. Firing elderly people out of fireworks. So yeah, I'm gonna go true. I think they have problems with it.
100%. There's those weird Disney people out there that,
at a bare minimum, I know that I think it's at least happened once on Haunted Mansion, but I do know that there has been a reoccurring problem on the Pirates of the Caribbean. So
yeah.
I think between those two, I think something had to have had, like, they're too careful.
Yeah. Well, also too, people try to get away stuff in the dark, in the dark, right?
Yeah. So all right. Well, let's go true on fact number 1, that they had to build a specialized air vacuum system in Disneyland Haunted Mansion ride because of how many people scattered their dead relatives' ashes there. 3, 2, 1, bam! It is true.
Fucking dark, man.
When someone is caught scattering ashes in the Haunted Mansion ride, which happens at least once a month,
people,
a manager must close the ride and call for a HEPA cleanup, which sucks all the particles out of the air so that they don't get circulated within the regular air conditioning system. It is against the park rules, obviously, and you will get kicked out or banned, but people are still regularly caught smuggling ashes in pill bottles, makeup compacts, or sometimes just Ziploc baggies.
Yeah, let's go.
God, the Ziploc.
Dude, that's exactly how Pop wanted to go.
Here's the thing. So, like, I don't know if you've ever seen like how they can do some ashes, but I've seen like, you could put them in like a tiny specialized container and just be like, put them on a shelf. There's Grandpa, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that makes sense to me. But like a Ziploc, you had to transfer that.
Yeah, you didn't get that from the crematorium.
And I don't know if you've ever tried to dump like any powdery substance into a Ziploc, but it's not clean.
Moi? Never.
Like flour, dude. Like you're just like, oh God.
Yeah.
And it like buckles in and goes on your counter and you're like, oh man.
And then you gotta get it off the counter and put it on your gums. Yeah.
What is your
flour can be tricky.
What is your grandpa made of cocaine? Like
I'm just saying that's usually what happens when I try to put powder substances in a Ziploc baggie. You're
like it's even harder smuggling it into Disneyland. You got to put it up your butt.
Yeah. Halfway through, it's a small world. It gets real wild.
It's those long sit rides that really do it. I almost busted one on the Indiana Jones ride. That was tough.
You got to get it out of there before the Indiana Jones.
Yeah, too bumpy.
That's for sure.
Okay, so it's park rules. Get kicked out or banned. Okay, Ziploc bags. While Haunted Mansion is the most popular place for ash scattering, no ride is immune from practice. And people are regularly caught doing it on Pirates of the Caribbean, It's a Small World, Cinderella's Castle, and the Dumbo ride. Now, hold on. I want to take a pause real quick.
Okay.
To our listeners who don't know, if you've never been to Disneyland, okay, so Disneyland's or Cinderella's Castle is not a ride; it is an attraction, and you actually have to walk through it sometimes to get to certain parts of the park, right? And it's got a moat area, so I could see somebody trying to scatter ashes around it or whatever, but it's just a place where you can walk, and there's grass around it and all that shit. Pirates of the Caribbean has water; it's a boat ride, and Haunted Mansion, like you said, it's dark, right? And you're pretty close to the ground. It's not too hard to see somebody sprinkling it out on, using their fingers or something. But the Dumbo ride that's fucked up, because that is you're on a pole and it's just spinning around and you're sitting in Dumbo and you get elevated above the people waiting in line.
Yeah, it's the Dumbo ride's the closest thing to just a regular ass carnival ride, right? There's the ride, and then there's like a metal railing around it, and then just a line of people. So if you get the ashes out, not only are you hitting the people who are swinging around on the ride, you're getting everyone beneath you.
So here's something else that some people might not know. When you
Dumbo that blew my mind.
When you dust people, right?
That's like trying to do it on the teacups, man.
One person spinning and you're just helicoptering it.
Dude.
You're doing it on like Roger Rabbit's little spin ride.
The Dumbo ride, you're basically chemtrailing poor people beneath you, like you're like dusting a fucking crop, man.
Dude.
Oh my god.
What's crazy is yeah, when you dust people, right? You don't it's not always, I guess it depends on how you buy it, but it doesn't always come out as a like flour-esque powder. That's the way it's depicted. Sometimes it can be clumpy and like almost like gravel. Mm-hmm. So now you're just raining little human pebbles all over the place.
Also, not all fillings and teeth burn.
Yeah.
So like you just got
teeth falling on you and stuff. Like honestly, at some point we're starting to talk about the end of Nope here. You know what I mean? Like
oh, never look Dumbo directly in the eye.
No, don't. You're fucked. It says for true Disney enthusiasts, knowing that their loved ones are just going to be vacuumed up in an industrial HEPA filter or washed down the drain doesn't seem to be a deterrent, as it's still Disneyland. So, doesn't matter.
That's just so crazy to me.
This is the People Sucker 9000. It can suck up to 1,500 remains of humans and spit them out safely.
Do you think they go in like a Monsters Inc. in like their hazmat suit?
Oh yeah, dude. If they were smart, they would. Honestly, you know what?
You know how like the people can never get out of character in public.
Yeah.
So like the hazmat people all have like their orange jumps.
Nobody would bat an eye. They legit wouldn't. And Disneyland, they get off on that idea of like immersive in the magic.
Yeah.
I don't. If they haven't done that already, I'm shocked that they haven't done it. Maybe it's because it's like a free
someone's
show.
Always getting tackled over a sock.
He's got human ashes. They're like busting through the windows and stuff.
Ziploc bag.
Zip bag's on. He's got a Ziploc bag. They just scorch him. Well, we did it, dude. We got that one, so good for us. Fact number 2. The distinct musty smell in Pirates of the Caribbean is a unique species of mildew that has been evolving on the waterway for over half a century. No, I don't think so.
I was like, I'm pretty sure that's just chlorine.
I'm pretty sure they pump that water to, like, they find out. Okay, I think what they do is this. when they put the chemicals in the water, right, for the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, because they know people like kids like piss and shit, right, or people vomit because they're sick or they're motion sick. People dump the ashes of deceased people. Like, I legit think they put so many chemicals in that water that they find out what would kill and burn people if the water got on the human, and then back that off a little bit.
Half that.
Yeah. They're like, what can kill the people on the ride, like just from the vapors, and we're gonna back it off a little bit,
just a little bit. They probably found out the hard way, and like, all right, a little less.
I would love if this is true, though. Like, what mildew doesn't always have
species of mildew.
It doesn't always have to be. Mildew isn't naturally always just dangerous to humans, right? Is it always dangerous?
I don't know.
It isn't. Is antibiotics, penicillin? That's mold, right? Like
on cheese. Yeah.
Is there a difference between mold and mildew?
Yeah, I think mildew is closer to an allergy. I don't know.
Hey, algae give off oxygen.
That's what my gut goes with. That's what my probiotics, my gut mildew goes with.
I mean, they have a restaurant in it too. And so what I'm assuming is it's the combination of the food and the amount of just sheer ungodly amounts of chemicals they put into the water.
Yeah, or I mean the paint on the walls from the 1960s.
The lead
Who
paint.
knows, man? Yeah.
That's a distinct smell of lead you have there.
Yeah, like don't lick the walls and you'll be fine.
So are you ready? I'm going to say false. You think false?
Yeah, I'm going to go with no on this one.
All right. Well, for fact number 2, we're going to go false. The distinct musty smell in the Pirates of the Caribbean is a unique species of mildew. 3, 2, 1, bam. It is false. Boo. The iconic
Mildon't.
The iconic pirate ride does have a unique earthy smell, but it comes from the bromine sanitizer that they add to the water. They use bromine instead of chlorine because it's more stable at warmer temperatures, less irritating to human skin and eyes, and most importantly, it smells more pleasant than pool water. So that's true. Bromine is also used in large quantities to mask the natural swamp smell in Florida parks. Oh. You can buy pirate water candles on Etsy that smell like bromine and gunpowder if you want to recreate it at home. When you went on the Pirate of the Caribbean ride, did you love the smell of that ride?
So much that I wanted to buy a candle of it?
I'm just saying in general.
No.
It smelled like an amusement park water ride to me. So it's not something
that didn't do anything for my olfactory.
Yeah. Like I don't know. I don't know if I'd want that smell in my house all the time.
If it smelled like fucking bacon or apple pie, maybe
it would be different though, because also the ride couples with like a weird humidity factor, you know. So maybe if I don't have the humidity, it's not so bad.
Right. you don't have the stank.
Yeah.
On top. Yeah.
So it says here, scent is very important to the Disney immersive experience and is used in various ways throughout the park to stimulate the senses and wallets. On Main Street in USA, you will smell baked goods and vanilla, 2 scents that make people feel safe and hungry. At night, they switch to peppermint, which is also a cozy scent, but spark wakefulness and spending at the end of a long day. Quick question for you. When was the last time you went to Disneyland?
Years. The last time I was there, like California, Star Wars Land wasn't invented yet. So California Adventure was there.
So I went, like 2 years ago, and I can say, I guess I didn't notice the smell. I wasn't paying attention.
There's probably just too many people.
Yeah,
I would imagine.
And so like maybe just it's subconscious if they're pumping the smell out like that.
Or maybe it's just in the stores. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah. But then again, like it's a different experience going as an adult than a kid, right? As a kid, everything's magic. As an adult, it's funny actually. Last time I went is the first time I've actually looked at the workers of the park as peers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you're a kid, those workers are like, they're a part of the park, right?
Yeah.
They're there to bring the magic and make things work and all that.
Mm-hmm.
As an adult, I went there and I was looking at him. I'm like, 5 o'clock somewhere. Am I right? Like, you know,
smoke him if you got him. You know,
smoke him if you got him. Your 15's almost here, buddy. You can get out of here, dude. So,
yeah,
funny.
No. The last time I knew I might be turning into that guy that might be a little too woke. Like my old boss took his kid down to Disneyland, and he was like, "Yeah, Star Wars town or whatever." Like his kid was going ape over the whole Star Wars, and like he got a picture with Kylo Ren, and like there was a group of stormtroopers in the background. I'm like, it's weird that your kid got a picture with space Nazis, right? Like, it's weird, right? That's weird. It's weird that they have that just walking around.
Yeah. I mean, look. Like
I didn't want to ruin magic, but like it's weird though, right? Like they are the bad guys in those movies, right? Like they don't have fucking Scar running around from the Lion King, you know?
I mean, that would be interesting because they do have Gaston. I think they do have some villains running around.
Yeah.
I want now next time I go with my kids, I'm going to go out of my way to make sure that I only get pictures with the villains.
It's fucking wild.
I'm going to be simple. You know what? You haven't gone too woke yet. And the reason why I know that is by going too woke means you're overly compassionate for the villains. You've turned them into victims. Right? Now you're pushing, you're like, you know, look, the queen in Snow White was just going through a mental health crisis because she was aging and losing the thing that society told her was most important.
Right. Have you ever stopped to think it was the system, man?
You know, the main villain in all Disney movies is the man, right?
Yeah.
The brand's trying to bring us down.
You try being a stepmom in today's society, okay? You go on the internet and you type in stepmom and tell me what comes up, okay? And you tell me you won't go a little bit mad, okay? You tried to raise her the best you can, all right? And that male mirror,
the guy,
told you weren't good enough, okay?
Yeah. He only brings out reflections of what he wants.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why is his standard the one we have to go off of? Okay.
So
Betty told her to shave her armpits too.
Yeah. Disgusting. What a piece of shit. So yeah, no, I think that's the line you gotta maybe watch out for. When you bring out the ultra woke, there are times when it's necessary. And you'll know when to use that superpower, Joe. Right?
I just thought it was really weird. There was like stormtroopers in formation. I'm like,
oh yeah. So okay,
sending our kids to.
So when you go, they walk by and they will act the part. They will, right? So I mean, they're not gonna go but they'll be like, move aside, citizen, move aside. You know, they'll act the part. Darth Vader comes out. And I mean, they know how to act around. Like they'll change it up, for kids. But like when they're moving from point A to point B within the park, right? And it's Darth Vader. Yeah, he doesn't fuck around, dude. He is there to act like Darth Vader, and it's hilarious. Chewbacca was cool, right? You get to see Chewbacca. He'll cruise around.
Obviously, I fuck with Chewie, dude.
Yeah, the actor that plays Han Solo is really upset that he has to continually come out and keep playing Han Solo. You know how it is. Right, he's just like, gotta do it again. God damn it. I just want to go play Indiana Jones again. They moved me from the Indiana Jones ride back to Han Solo.
I told Steven this is my last one.
I said, I told him, if you're going to have me play this part again, you're going to have to kill me at the end.
Yeah. just have me, like, I didn't think I was going to survive the fridge.
They said I was going to die, and then I was going to move over and keep playing Indiana Jones.
I thought I thought Indy's last scene should be him in a gopher. I thought that was a pretty good send off for that character.
So yeah, I mean, it. Look, I am. What would you call it here? They have a coined term. I'm not quite like a Disney adult, but I do love the magic. So I'm not gonna run to rides, right? I'm gonna chill with my kids and try to enhance their experience. But I would be completely lying to you if I didn't say I didn't love it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, dude, you get me on the Roger Rabbit ride, and you will see a man giggle with joy that whole time. Like, and then you walk out, and there's the corkscrew little lamppost. I'm getting a picture with that one every time.
Yeah, dude.
Get out of here.
It's the best. You know, Toontown. You go through Toontown and all that.
Toontown's my fave.
Dude, it's funny though being an adult, because sometimes I remember this too. I've been there twice, once as a kid and once as an adult. As a kid, it can be a little bit challenging because it's a little overstimulating.
Yeah.
Right? But as an adult, I've learned, you filter out a lot of stuff so you're not as overstimulated. So when I go into Toontown as an adult, I can show the kids all the goofy shit they can do, and then they just have to copy that. And now I have the funniest fucking memories, like trying to pick up a weight. As long as you do it first. If you look like a weirdo first, they will follow you, and it's great. It's fucking magic. Yeah. So, anywho, to wrap this up here, popcorn stands, one of the highest margin snacks, are located near all the entrances, but since the natural scent only travels 10 to 15 feet, they pump out additional popcorn smell around them to entice people to the stands.
I would buy a candle of that.
Yeah, that is legit good, like caramel and shit. Each quote-unquote land has its own signature scent, such as damp wood for Adventureland and colonial herbs. Sure.
Yeah.
Colonial herbs. That's for Liberty Square. Popular rides have their own scents pumped in, with vacuums at the exit to ensure the smell doesn't drift out and stays unique to the experience. So actually, I do think I registered that because each ride does have kind of a unique vibe to it. I will say that one I did notice. But sometimes I think that's probably, I guess I registered that more of like what it took to run the ride. So like the Spider-Man ride, right? It smells something specific to like Spider-Man, I guess. But I thought that was more because of how it's like, it's a ground floored digital experience, right? A lot of screens and all those versus like the Tower of Terror, which is a lot of probably mechanical work, right? So you're going to smell the oil and gears and shit like that. But apparently not. Apparently I'm just fucking
Does the stupid. Spider-Man ride just smell like Pizza Rat?
Dude, I wish. No, I mean, it's funny that
is it a proper New York experience? It smells like piss in the summer.
I don't think they want to put too much food smell in non-food rides because that makes people hungry and I think impatient in the lines.
Sure.
But sense. I will say this, and it's kind of funny. If I really, really dig deep, the time that I walked in, it was like, I like the smell of this place. The one that I liked was Pizza Planet. And here's the funniest part, at least how I registered it. Okay. Pizza Planet is like the garbage dump of all the restaurants you can go to.
Sure.
Like that is the place where the tables are most unkept. There's garbage on the floor. The fucking trash cans are overfilled. Right.
Yeah.
Everywhere else is fine. But like Pizza Planet is just, that's like that's where
that's where the sketchy Disney adults hang out.
Yeah, that's where the Disney adults are like, I'm shaving it for my 5th pair of Mickey Mouse ears, like that's where they go to fucking slam food and not miss the trash can, so but that's the place I like the most, funny enough. San Fran, Tokyo too, but that was mostly outside, so it was hard to kind of catch a whiff, but the restaurants there they smelled pretty good.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, there you have it. Fact number 2. We got it. Good job, Joe.
Thanks, man.
You did it again, buddy. All right, here we go. Fact number 3. Disney cast members who get nauseous in their heavy costumes are forbidden to break character and must barf into their character heads. Yes.
100% true.
Now, I think if they start getting nauseous, they have like a handler that's out with them. And they have
they have like underground tunnels everywhere.
Yeah.
And so I think there's escape ways.
So they made it a very when a cast member is leaving, when they're leaving, the people or their like handlers are very like nice about it, but they're really strict that the character has to go.
Yeah.
Right. Like once they're then either their time is done or they're called off or whatever. If they're on their way out, they really can't stop. Now, when I would see them like leaving, right, I'd see people get turned away, but every once in a while the character would turn around and take a picture with them real quick or something. Sure. You know what I mean? But that was a rarity. A lot of times they're out. They're gonna go through the door, they do the little song and dance, and then they leave, right? They like dance through the door or something. So yes, I do think that happens. I think they have 1,500 different costumes. People, because they got to. LA does not stay cool a lot. Oh, and those costumes are big. They're probably sweating their ass off in there. And if somebody's just sick at work, they're just going to barf in costume.
Yeah. Well, so you can't see Kylo Ren vomit through a mask. Like, you can't, like, that's going to be traumatizing.
Could you imagine the professionalism where, like, you got, like, Mickey Mouse out there. He's just like doing his bit. Somebody comes up. He's like, doing his hands and like, all that stuff. Yeah. And he's signing the fucking thing all in character. And then he just is like, he hands it back. Yeah, he's just barf noises, but it's just Mickey being happy because he never breaks. Just subtly you just hear. He's just like, oh, Mickey's gotta go. Minnie needs him for something really quick. And he's just like, oh. Here's the thing, though. The thing that's fucked up is that's expected. Like, legit. That's how you're trained to be. So. Yeah.
You're like a pro athlete, man.
Dude.
You're expected to go out there and,
the entire cast does not get enough credit. I will say this, that some of the hardest people that work in LA work at Disneyland.
Oh, dude, yeah, for probably not great wages.
I went on the Jungle Cruise. That guy must have been working that 8-hour shift, and he fucking nailed it. Now, I could have just got a good one, right? But every time I've been on it, he's always like, look out!
I gotta say, I had a lackluster while on the Jungle Cruise. The first time I ever went as a kid, I've never been back on the Jungle Cruise. I basically got Aubrey Plaza. It was like, oh no, a hippo. Look out.
That almost might be better in its own way. Like,
I mean, I think as an adult, I'd prefer it. I think I'd die laughing. But as a kid, it was, you're like, what? Because it literally did like ruin the magic. You're like, oh, that's just an animatronic. Like,
yeah, I think it'd be very hard for me. Like, if you're fucking dying sick, maybe I think it'd be really hard for me not to be into it. If you have a boat full of Disney adults that are like on their phones. Yeah, I might phone that one in. But if you got like some kids on there, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking wow them right now. Do like a backflip.
Yeah. I'm
gonna fight this hippo.
Yeah. Yeah, no, if it was a boatload of adults, I might be like, guys, what are we doing? What are you doing here?
Sorry, hold on.
There's kids that could be on this.
I gotta check my crypto real quick. You're just full of... Oh no, a hippo.
Yeah.
Oh. So yeah, long story short, fact number 3, I think it's true.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, let's do it. For fact number 3, we're going to go true that Disney cast members who get nauseous in their heavy costumes are forbidden to break character and must barf in their own character heads. 3, 2, 1, bam. It is true.
Attaboy.
Says it's all about creating that immersive, magical experience, and Mickey suddenly ripping off his head to barf outside of his neck in front of children is among the least magical things that could happen. It's common enough, particularly in the hot Florida summer, that characters with nausea or heat stroke have a special hand signal for their handlers. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
One hand covering their mouth and the other tugs on the ear. And that lets them know they're about to lose their lunch. So they can
Oh, no.
It's just like... You know what's... Actually, that makes me question now. Because putting your hand... Okay, there's not many funnier things that, like, mascots that don't have, like, facial expressions can do than putting their hand on their face like this, putting their eye, like, hands over their eyes, or putting their hands up like that. Like, that is every expression you need to know for a mascot. And now that I know that it's
so
like...
Now you're combining it. Yeah.
Mickey's got this. Wait. So if they have barf, what's diarrhea?
Oh.
Yeah.
Just double.
He does this and he's like trying to plug up his ass. He's pulling on his ear too.
He just starts playing WAP. Oh, there's some hoes in this house.
He starts doing the stanky leg, right? And they're like, oh, Mickey's got to go real quick. He's got an errand to run. He's just like...
Yeah. When did we decide the electric slide was the code for taking a piss?
Yeah. Oh, he's got to pee. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time.
Yeah. Cha-cha now.
Cha-cha. He's just like going in a circle. Mickey's got to pee.
Yeah.
So it says here, okay, that lets them know they're about to lose lunch so they can quickly be whisked away before it happens. It doesn't always work, and employees do occasionally hurl into their giant character heads, which best case means a disgusting 5-minute walk back to the locker room, and worst case has resulted in puke shooting out of the character's nose and eye mesh. Here's the thing about that too. Depending on what you eat,
I find that so funny.
Depending on what you eat, I don't know how many times you vomited, but vomit can sometimes take the color of like a reddish hue. Just like Mickey's like,
that
fucking red shit comes out of their eyes. And
oh,
Mickey has Ebola.
Borscht was a bad idea.
What's coming out of his eyes? Just oh, I mistook it. You were pulling on your face and holding your ear. That's not the right sign, Mickey.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Just everywhere. Oh, there's more. Okay.
So I laughed myself out of focus.
So wait.
Holy
worst case is really okay. When that happens, the employee must act like there is nothing wrong and not break character until they are behind closed doors. Employees use code to communicate delicate situations, such as what type of human spill they're dealing with, so guests don't have to hear the dirty details. Code V is vomit. Code H is poop. Code U is urine.
What? Why H? Why wouldn't it be P?
Huge dump.
Code huge shit.
That would be funnier if it was a code S. That would be funny.
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah.
We got a code S, everybody.
I love how they're even, you know.
Wow, wait.
They're even politically correct with their codes. That's
so hilarious. What if code S is like weirder than that? Oh. Sad. Oh, I got a text. Hold on. One source says it's called Code Honey.
I don't like that.
We're running a code churro right now.
Code, yeah, oh yeah, oh bother,
Oh bother, dude. Yeah, that's all you hear in the park. Oh bother.
We got a code 8.
Oh, listen to this. Disney princesses getting perved on, which actually happens a lot, have their own code to avoid getting into altercations with creepy, aggressive guests. They give a neutral faraway smile and gaze slightly past the guest's ear, a 1,000-mile stare that politely tells the handlers, swap this motherfucker out, please.
All right. Good for them.
So, so now I know if I'm being creepy with a Disney princess and she's locked eyes with me, I'm in. I'm good, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's love.
I'm like, what's up, girl? And she doesn't look past me. That's it. I'm getting.
She just thinks you have a sexy earlobe.
I'm getting Jasmine's number tonight. Like, hell yeah.
What's up, Elsa?
What's up, girl? Shit.
What's up? You want to let something go?
What about the people that get creepy with the mascots? You can't really stare past them.
Yeah, that's what you pulled.
Yeah. God, is that why Daisy Duck was doing that the whole time I was talking to her? Shit. God damn it. So, yeah. Well, now you know. It'd be very depressing if you came up and you're just like, what's up? All right, see you later. And she's just quickly like looks past you and you're like, oh, man. I was just saying hi. My daughter wanted to say hi. Oh.
Let's be real. Like, this is how I like him.
This guy obviously looks like a fucking creeper. I don't need to hear anything this guy says.
I didn't even say hi.
Yeah, I didn't. I was just walking my daughter out.
Oh, I was just trying to spread ashes. Next thing I know, I'm getting tagged by security as a creeper.
My significant other said Agrabah is where he wanted to bury himself. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's go to fact number 4. Disneyland has nurses and EMTs on site to handle everything from minor scrapes to life-threatening emergencies. True or false? They specifically do not have their own medical examiner coroner on site so that no one can be legally pronounced dead on the park premise. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah. 100%.
That's a tough
no
one.
Lawsuits above everything else.
But see, Disney World, so what do they have to do? They have to send them to a separate town? Because they have their own jurisdiction. Like, they have their own police force and fire department, and I think their own hospital. Like, so they can't pronounce anybody dead on Disney World?
I guess, yeah. I mean,
Disneyland, I get. It's just it's an amusement park.
Right, yeah.
For Disney World, I think it'd be funnier if they did have one.
I mean, they should probably start their own crematorium, too. Fucking 2 birds, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, that is 2 birds. Here's the thing, though. Like, I think it doesn't behoove Disneyland for people to die, but it does behoove other places. Like, could you imagine Six Flags being like, we had 5 people die here last year. Pronounced dead. All right. Our rides are too intense. All right, I'm going to fall back on whatever you think. What do you think? True or false?
It sounds, like Disney's known for being a litigious sort.
Yeah.
And so I can imagine, because I can imagine if, people are trying to get information about how many people have died at the parks.
They can just say 0.
They can just muddy the water, right?
So, yeah, then we'll say true. They specifically do not have a coroner on hand.
Yeah.
But I wonder if they have a doctor. They probably do, right? A full-time doctor.
I'd imagine it would almost have to.
Yeah, because if somebody fucking falls into the water of the Caribbean and swallows a dangerous amount of bromine, right?
Yeah.
They need a doctor. All right, then we're going to go true on fact number 4, that they specifically do not have their own medical examiner. 3, 2, 1, bam. Oh, it's false.
Oh, shit. Okay.
But a common urban legend, so that if you have heard that and guessed true, then go fuck yourself. You're still wrong, bitch. That is what she said. That's not even, wow. I'm not even, she said bitch with like hardcore. 4 eyes.
Okay. Because, well, I was thinking after I said doctor, I was like, well, doctors can pronounce people dead.
They can. So, but I think, but I think like a medical examiner, yeah, like, I don't know. Okay, so it says here,
well,
quote,
I mean, I imagine everything has to get investigated at an amusement park, right?
Yeah. You know. Well, it says here, no one dies at Disneyland, end quote, is a popular urban legend that has been around since at least 1981. The first homicide at Disneyland. When a teenager was attacked with a knife, the staff didn't immediately call 911. And he perished in a white Disney van on the way to the hospital. While it is true that they don't have their own medical examiners, the obvious reason for whisking a dying person away to proper local hospitals so that they can get advanced care and services. Disney's extremely quick and discreet process for the whisking away part is definitely all about maintaining their image and keeping the park magical for the other guests. Disney parks are equipped with their either staff exits or in some places underground tunnels where medical stretchers can be moved expeditiously and quietly. They also have plainclothes EMTs mingling among the crowds for fastest reaction times to a situation. If something is, let's say, visually catastrophic and can't be immediately whisked away, staff can erect blue tents in minutes and rope it off like a construction site so that guests and children walking by are shielded from the scene. In 2025 was Disney's most deadly year with a record of 7 fatalities.
Okay.
Sadly, there's been an increased number of people killing themselves. Defentrating? Yeah. Is that the cool, like, intelligent people's terms for killing themselves?
I believe it's Dutch, yeah.
Actually, it's Finnish. Huh? Oh, defenestrating is throwing yourself off a building. So it's not just killing yourself; it's a specific way.
It's a very specific.
So
unaliving.
Really? So I'm trying to think here. Like, Disneyland didn't have a whole lot of second stories to do that on. I mean, there is a
terror player.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're just like, yeah, like when they open the shield part of the ride, you just swan dive out. I guess they had 5 instances of that.
Or you just, you can do it off a single story. You just gotta really aim at the head.
Yeah. Okay, there. Oh, here it is. From Mickey and Friends parking garage. Okay, so the parking garage.
Oh no, the least magical place.
And there's also a jumper case being investigated in Florida from January 2nd of this year. PSA: don't unalive yourself. On to funner facts. Yeah, I just want to reiterate it. Dying in Disneyland does not make the experience more enjoyable. You're still dying.
That's going to make it, I would say, less, honestly.
I think the goal is to enjoy Disneyland and then not die. So you can go back and enjoy Disneyland again.
Fair point.
I mean, hot take here, but Disneyland
ground
gets better over the years.
Yeah. Middle ground, you can stay home.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that too. Turn on a good movie. Have a hot bowl of soup. Joe, you're a monster. You're an animal. All right, here we go. Fact number 5. There's a ghost named George on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, and the cast members have to say "Good morning, George," and "Good night, George" into the microphone daily, or else he will fuck with the ride. Yes, true.
Sure.
I've never heard of it, but I'm going to say true.
The first dude whose ashes got spread there, and he's like, "I fucking hate this place."
Fucking George.
God damn
it. I will say, when it comes to Imagineers and and people that work at the park, right? Even the most, I think, how would I say, disillusioned person that works at Disneyland parks either have one time been sprinkled with the fairy dust and totally bought in, or they're just hiding it better, right? like I think people work there not just out of need for money, but they also enjoy it. I think people that work there, they like the magic. Like they like a little bit of magic in their lives, and Imagineers definitely do. And so would you really be surprised that they've given a name or an identity to weird unknown issues that like the mechanical components have? Like, oh, the electricity isn't getting to this part of the ride. Well, fucking George did it again. You know, it's like them slapping the top of a beam as they walk out to play a football game or something like that. Like they just, So I'm gonna say it's true.
Every cult's a little superstitious.
Yeah. And Disney's one of the bigger cults. And I know that because I'm a part of it. And I do say goodnight to George every time I go out there. I say thank you, George.
Every day.
George the ghost. I will say this.
Weird thing, I've been doing that for years just at my house.
Just the ghost in your apartment, huh? Just like
no, just specifically George.
Oh, George.
To know I'm thinking of him.
Cool. No, he knows. Yeah. You're basically praying to him at that point.
Yeah.
No, there's a series of videos, and this could be AI. I don't know, but they've been going on for a while. Like a couple years now, so I think it's been before like the emergence of strong AI video generation, people just taking videos of after hours park, like Disneyland.
Oh yeah.
So like the ride's closed and they just walk through. I will say, it is a fear. Like it is disturbing. I don't know why. I don't understand it, but like. Walking through because you have to do like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, right? You have to walk through it. People can drop shit or something gets on the tracks, or you walk the ride to make sure it looks good. Usually you turn the lights all on, right, to make sure it looks good.
Sure.
No, these people go in like dark cameras walking through, and that is disturbingly scary. Like I do not like that.
That is the only time I want to be there.
No.
After hours,
terrifying, dude. It's like walking through the opposite of a living entity. You're seeing a dead park, and it's terrifying.
That's when it really comes alive. You don't know.
Remember that creepypasta that was floating on Reddit for a while? That this person stayed after hours, and they were doing some construction or something, and then they walked out, and they're having a seance, like a devil. Like a Satanist ritual going on in the middle of the park and got chased off.
Sure.
You don't remember that? That was just, that circulated for a couple of years.
I imagine it's I imagine that's a story that's been told many a time.
Yeah, but this one's real, Joe.
Sure it is, buddy.
It's
if you believe. It's like Tinkerbell.
Yeah, like, isn't that an urban legend too, or did that actually happen? The Tinkerbell falling.
What, Tinkerbell?
No, the actress falling.
Tinkerbell's a fictional king.
But didn't they? I can't remember if it's an urban legend or not. But Tinkerbell used to zip line, right? And she fell.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember if that's truly an urban legend or if that happened. But I remember they used to say that there was an end of day attraction, like a live kind of show, and Tinkerbell would fly from like the top of the Matterhorn down to whatever, and it was like a big deal and all that. And then one of these times, her holster faulted and she fell. She like fucking died.
Wow, wonder how fast they got that tent up.
I mean, it's either she got the tent up, or they got the tent up, or she fell into the water in around Tom Sawyer's lake, and so that the fucking crazy bacteria ate her alive. All the mildew, man-eating mildew they have out there. So yeah, I'm gonna say true. Fact number 5.
Yeah, 100%.
Cool. All right, let's go. Fact number 5: that there's a ghost named George on the Pirate of the Caribbean ride that cast members say good morning and good night to. 3, 2, 1. Bam. It is true.
Of course it is.
Legend has it that George was a construction worker in the 1970s who fell to his death while building the Pirates of Caribbean. While there is no official record of this event, Disney's long history of NDAs and quiet settlements suggests that it can't confidently be ruled out. The staff swears it's true, however, and if they ever forget to do it, the ride will inevitably be plagued with problems all day long. They are at least believe it enough to go through the good morning, good night ritual daily for George to an otherwise empty room. They'll say good night and good morning. Other strange incidents. There's a security camera near the battle scene they call the George Cam because they have seen a misty figure riding the boats in that area where George is supposed to have died. Staff also reports receiving silent phone calls from internal lines that are assigned to phones in locked, unoccupied rooms. Ooh. Disney normally tried to dissuade such morbid legend from taking root, but it's suspected that they have actually leaned into the George daily ritual because the 60-year-old animatronics have constant mechanical issues, and it's less infuriating if it can be blamed on a silly, mischievous ghost than a crumbling infrastructure.
Sure, yeah.
It's like a gremlin in a machine, right?
Yeah.
Optional +1 bonus.
Ooh.
If Trump were to take that propaganda page out of Disney's book, who is the silliest ghost they could blame for all the USA's problems on the nation as the nation crumbles around us? You ready for this one? Hold on. This is going to be a shock. I already got an answer, and it's genius.
Right.
You ready for this?
Sure.
He would blame it on the ghost of Joe Biden. He would say Joe Biden is already dead, and what we were seeing is a body double, and the ghost of Joe Biden is currently plaguing the White House.
Yeah.
Because his radical ghost left policies are ruining America. That's what he would do.
Yeah. Sleeping in the grave, Joe. Always down there. Sleepy from beyond.
Deathly Hollows Joe. What I like to call him.
Right. Lost his head. So sad, tragic.
It would
lost his head to leftist ideas and socialism and communism and
that
Chicken McNuggets.
That Jeffrey Epstein ghost, though, I wish him well. Wish him well.
Great guy.
Heard he's a great
guy. That Epstein ghost.
He likes those ghosts young, though. They say that. He likes them young.
I tried to release the files, but he painted them all black. It was spooky. It was absolutely frightening.
I have made the files public, but they're all ghost files. So if you're psychic, you'll know.
I've released all of them to Ghost Encounters. They can do their due diligence.
They are going through them now.
Yeah. They're making sure. Great guys from the Ghost Encounters.
Ghost Hunters. Those guys are jokes.
Yeah. Love them. Ghost Hunters UK. Great guys.
So yeah, I'm gonna take that bonus. So we got 5 for 5 this week. Damn, we did good. It's like we know our Disney. But I guess we didn't know the one. Which one did we get wrong? Oh yeah, the urban legend, the medical examiner. So.
Oh yeah.
That was a tricky one.
Yeah, it felt plausible.
I guess we just underestimated the fact that they don't have to like legally bend any interpretation. They can just say it didn't happen. They have that much money.
Yeah.
Didn't die here.
Probably George.
Yeah. No, the teenager died on the way to the hospital. Yeah, sure, he was decapitated, but not legally dead yet.
Yeah. They say the brain lives for a good 30 more seconds. We made sure
we
he
got
was
him
off property.
Off property. I wonder if they have like legal boundaries drawn. You know, if you're going to commit a crime in the tunnels, do it on this side of the line. This is off Disney property. You're the city's problem now.
What do you think the code name is for getting someone off the premises?
Oh my god. What's a morbid thing we can do? Like what's the most morbid juxtaposition we can come up for with Disney? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. It's a code eye. Got to keep the illusion alive.
Code Eeyore, right? That's a dismemberment one, right?
Oh no, a key in Eeyore's a self unaliving because they were sad.
Yeah. So what would the Jumper Man be?
No, that's a code digger.
So we just gonna go all Winnie the Pooh? So it's like a code Winnie,
or that's a code magic carpet ride. Maybe it's a code Mufasa.
Oh, code Mufasa. Oh no. Yeah, the dad jumps. Some random park employee's like, this is your fault, right, kid?
You should probably run off premises.
Yeah, you should probably get out of here. Don't come back. You did this. You wanted to come to Disneyland and spend all your dad's money.
You did this to your father.
That's fucked up.
Anyways, I'm going to go hit on Cinderella.
Anyways, Ariel wasn't looking away from me while we were talking, so I got places to be.
I got a scent of Pizza Planet.
You know what? That one hit a little close to home. You were a kid. You don't remember Pizza Planet, okay? Do you?
I'm pretty sure I know what the smell of like mall pizza is. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Is that what you think it smells like? How about arcade pizza? Okay, it's like a higher end Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay.
It's kind of funny. There are some spots in Disneyland that are a little bit better food, but Pizza Planet is not one of them. And I think that adds to the appeal.
I do remember there was a place that you could go get like chowder in a sourdough bread bowl.
Yeah, I think you can get some pretty nice okay food. I will say what I think is the best deal is they have the pretzels, the giant pretzels. So
yes,
and those are fucking amazing.
And this episode was brought to you by the fine folks at Disney.
Yeah, I will say Costco has some pretty good Disneyland packages.
Yeah. Hey, don't worry, they got rid of that other racist ride as well.
Yeah, it's Tiana's ride now.
You remember that one, right? We're cool now, right? We're good.
This makes up for all the, anti-Semitism, right?
Mm.
Remember all the slavery stuff? We forgot about it. Because now it's a Princess and the Frog ride. We're good.
Yeah. Remember in Mulan when we let that lady dress up like a guy? We're cool, right?
Yeah. Oh, jeez. All right, well, we did it. 5 for 5. Good for us. You want to close this one out?
There you have it. That was this week's Allegendly podcast. If you'd like some more Disney magic in your life, go ahead, follow us on the socials of TikTok and Blue Sky at Allegendly. If you'd like to send us your special Disney codes, do that at allegendly.podcast@gmail.com. And maybe if we get enough of them, we'll rate them. We'll just do where we just go through how many morbid things you can come up with. And And of course, the audio version of this is wherever you find your podcasts. And until next time, keep your honey in your pants.
Yep. We'll code S you around later. I don't know. Interpret that as you will.
Oh, I think we all interpreted it correctly.